guys, I'm back and I'm going to be answering some questions from a previous video. Let me just say, if you hear what sounds to be snoring, it's not. It's my pug, and that's just how she breathes. So I'm just going to say sorry ahead of time. So before we get started, if you guys could like and subscribe to our channel, it helps us out a lot. It helps the algorithm, and when we look at it, we can see that most of our views come from people that aren't subscribed, and that is disheartening and it makes me sad. So one of the questions I got from that video was, what were some of the other things besides my hair that I struggled with keeping up? And that was a really good question, because there were some things other than that I struggled with. So besides the hair, brushing teeth and remembering to brush my teeth every day was hard. Remembering to change my clothes every day, remembering to put deodorant on, just basic things that other people just know to do was very, very hard for me to remember to do. So I struggled a lot with social interactions. My little brother, he's 5 years younger, but when we would play together, we wouldn't actually play together. Like, I didn't like that. I wanted him to play in the same room as me, but I didn't want him to play with me, if that makes sense. So I didn't really play a lot with other kids, because other kids didn't understand. You had to be in my world to understand what was going on or to play with me. Some of the things I struggled with when I was in middle school and high school was depression. I had a lot of depression. So why was I depressed? The answer to that question is, a lot of girls on the spectrum tend to be aware that they are off a little bit and not like their peers. We try to fit in and try not to bring that attention to ourselves, that we're a little bit different. So in a way, you create this persona. It's called masking. So like, you mask who you are to try to fit in with other people. So you would do things to fit in, and it's extremely taxing when you try to be somebody that you're not, to make sure that your awkwardness, I guess, I don't know another word for it, doesn't stick out. And so by the time I would come home, I was just mentally just drained. And looking back on it, my junior high and high school years with my brother, it's actually quite sad, because we talk about me coming home and I would just go to my room and I would just be in my room by myself to just kind of, think about the day, or just be me and not anybody else. Some things that I still struggle with as an adult is flexibility. I am not a flexible person, and it makes life really hard, not just for me, but for the people around me. I'm very, this is where I'm supposed to be, this is what's supposed to happen, and that's just how it works. And when my schedule gets messed up, I have a hard time dealing with that. Other things that I struggle with as an adult is, I eat the same things from every restaurant, and I have since I've been a kid. I could tell you what I order from any restaurant. That's never gonna change. So my wife has been amazing. So like, I eat the same foods at restaurants. I tend to eat the same foods at home as well. She has a rotation of foods she knows that I like, and that I will eat, because I really do struggle with textures and eating new foods. Now, her and the boys will eat different foods, and sometimes like, she'll make me something or I'll just make something that I know that I enjoy, just because that's a big thing for me. So I hope that answers the question that you sent. I'd be happy to answer any other questions. That was my dog. I'd be happy to answer any other questions that come our way. And remember, if you could do me this awesome favor and like and subscribe, maybe even share this video to help us out, I would much appreciate it. Thank you guys.